So you're done with your shower and your hair, instead of looking soft, shiny and bouncy, it looks dry, brittle, stiff like a branch. And I know that feeling of hating your hair because it feels like nothing works on it. So in this video, I'll show you how to fix your dry hair, give you some tips and tricks. So if you enjoy it, don't forget to like it, and let's get started. Trying to fix dry hair is a little bit tricky because dryness does not necessarily mean all the time your hair needs moisture. Sometimes dry hair can be a sign that your hair might need some protein. So my first dry hair tip I wish I knew sooner is doing the elasticity test. Listen up, ladies and one gentleman. This is a super simple test to do to figure it out what exactly your hair needs. So first, what you're gonna need is to have a clean hair strand. The one that I have here is from my last shower. So now what I'm gonna do next is to wrap the piece of hair around my fingers like this. And then we're gonna go ahead and start stretching it out like this. If right away when you start pulling, your hair immediately snaps, it doesn't even stretch at all, this is a sign that your hair is drying out and desperately needs some moisture. Now, if your hair stretches all the way but it doesn't snap back into its normal form, instead looks gummy, soft texture, and it just stays limp, this means your hair needs protein. Now, if you stretch the strand all the way and it doesn't break or looks funny after pulling it out, it just goes back to its normal form, this is a sign that your hair is balanced, so it has the right amount of moisture and protein, which is ideal for your hair, and you know it now, and you're just gonna continue watching this video for fun. Yay! Now that you know your hair is desperately in need of moisture and hydration, my next dry hair tip is applying a pre-shampoo oil mask. Don't be afraid of using hair oils or natural oils before washing your hair. This is coming from someone who has thin, fine hair and never has a problem with them. Instead, this is what keeps my hair long and very healthy conditions. So basically, pre-shampooing consists in covering the lengths and the ends of your hair with a moisturizing oil before you shampoo. The oil is gonna act as a protective layer against shampoo, so when you're washing, it doesn't strip all the natural oils from your hair, which can ultimately prevent breakage and hair drying out after shower. When you have dry hair, the best oils you can use for pre-shampoo are avocado, olive oil, jojoba, basil, or argan oil. If you don't have natural oils, then what you can do is to do a pre-oiling mask with your hair serum. The most important thing is to always do a pre-shampoo oil mask every time you wash your hair as a way to prevent dry, dead looking hair after shower. I usually warm up my oil before I apply it, and I will recommend you to do the same, especially if you have low porosity hair. And once I cover, I leave it in for 10 minutes to allow the strands to be coated in the oil before I wash my hair. If you don't know, the type of water you wash your hair with, it can have a massive impact on how your hair looks after. It can definitely dry your hair like crazy or even cause hair fall. So my next dry hair tip I wish I knew earlier for healthy hair is to use a shower head filter. The best water to wash your hair is soft water, but unfortunately most of us wash our hair with hard water, which contains calcium and magnesium, and also this type of water has chlorine and other drying chemicals. All this stuff can cause buildup on your hair and clog your hair follicles, causing tons of dryness and sometimes hair fall. So this is why installing a shower head filter can help you to purify your water by removing chemicals and drying contaminants from it. And once you make this change, I promise you're gonna experience a new level of clean, soft hair and skin as well. By the way, a simple way to know if you're washing your hair with hard water is to look at the base of your shower head, and if you see white buildup residue or white water spots around your shower or sink, once it's dry, that is an indicator that you have hard water, and what you're seeing is mineral buildup, and that is how it can build up over time on your hair too, which can ultimately over dry your hair. However, if you're not able to install a shower filter right now, what you can do to reduce this type of damage is to wash your hair with a clarifying shampoo once a week to make sure you're lifting up all the buildup on your hair and scalp, so that when you put on hydration and moisture, it can effectively get in. If you don't know, your hair wash routine can have an impact on how dry or not dry your hair can be after. So based on this, my next dry hair tip for healthy hair is to use a moisturizing sulfate-free shampoo. Sulfates are strong detergents, and therefore they're going to remove sebum, buildup, and debris, which is good for making sure your hair is clean. But not only that, they're also going to remove the natural oils that keep your hair moisturized. And when this happens, it can lead to tons of dryness, especially if your hair is already dry. The this is a big no-no. You should be avoiding them for this reason. On the other hand, sulfate-free shampoos use gentle cleansing ingredients to remove dirt and build up without stripping the natural oils on your hair, which in the long run can contribute to moisture retention, tame frizz, and even reduce scalp irritations. So when you have dry hair, make sure to use one with mild cleansing agents and lots of conditioning ingredients like oils such as argan, avocado, macadamia, coconut, and olive oil, and even glycerin can help you a lot. I know it is weird how sulfate-free shampoos don't lather much, and most of us need to see lather to feel like we're cleaning, which is not how it works, but it kind of drags us into the mistake to overuse shampoo, which can definitely lead to dryness. So to avoid this, what you're gonna do is to wash with a quarter size shampoo first. This is going to break down the dirt and sebum, and you won't see much lather, but that's okay. Just focus on washing only the scalp for about a minute, and once you rinse, you're gonna use another quarter size of shampoo to clean one more time. And in this time, girl, you're gonna see nice bubbles, like too many, I'll say. And this trick is super useful because it helps me to have that clean hair feeling afterwards, but without the effect of my hair looking strapped. Another important reason why your hair is feeling dry and dull after hair wash could be due to your conditioning technique. So for this, my next dry hair tip I wish I knew earlier for healthy hair is using the squish to condition technique. First of all, if you're not conditioning your hair after shampooing, even if you use a sulfate-free shampoo, you're gonna experience extremely dry hair, so never skip it. For me, this is the most important step in treating dry hair because this is the point where you can repair by adding hydration and moisture to your hair right away. However, it is surprising how many people still don't know how to condition their hair, which can definitely lead you to tons of dryness because hair is not absorbing what it needs to stay moisturized after shampoo. So when it's time to condition, we're gonna do the squish to condition technique, and this is how you do it on straight hair. So first, we're gonna remove the excess water by gently squeezing the water with your hands like this. We're only gonna repeat this twice. You don't want to apply conditioner when your hair is soaking wet because it will kind of slip off, but with this method you want to leave a little bit of water on the hair. And now you're gonna cover the lengths and the ends of your hair with conditioner or a hair mask, and once your hair is coated, you're gonna begin to gently squeeze your hair all the way down in this exact way, and this should be the sound your hair should make. I repeat this squishy movement 5 times on each side, then I cover and leave it on for 10 minutes before rinsing it out with cold water. This method not only helps to coat each strand to lock in moisture, also forces hydration from water to bond with the hair when you do this. I find it super useful to do it when I experience brittle hair or dry ends in summer. Now, if you have curly wavy hair, the technique is a little bit different in this case. Instead of only squeezing, you're going to flip your hair upside down, and then using gentle motion, you're gonna scrunch your hair up and squeeze them repeatedly. Every time you collect the water, scrunch, scrunch. The sound should be the same, and once you're done, you rinse and style your hair as usual. The way you take care of your hair after your hair wash is a crucial step in maintaining soft, moisturized hair. So my next dry hair tip is using a microfiber towel to seal moisture. The most damaging way to towel dry your hair is when you use a regular towel and you rub it vigorously against your hair. This will roughen up the cuticles, and with this, the moisture is more likely to escape, causing you dryness and breakage over time. Instead, if you use a hair towel, this allows you to manipulate your wet hair as gently as possible. So after shower, what you're gonna do first is to squeeze one time a little bit of the excess water, and then using your hair towel, you're gonna squeeze one more time like this. Before you cover your hair with a hair towel, I'm gonna give you another important dry hair tip I wish I knew earlier, which is applying your leave-in conditioner and hair serum before you cover your hair. Leave-ins and hair serums are the ones who are gonna help you to retain moisture after washing. A leave-in conditioner works on forming a barrier around your hair, adding moisture, and a hair serum seals that barrier so that the moisture doesn't escape and your hair doesn't end up drying out. So I used to apply these products after leaving my microfiber towel for 15 minutes, but what I do now is to apply the products right away, and then I cover my hair with the hair towel as usual. And this combination locks and seals the moisture much better than applying the products after, because the hair towel acts as a steamer and allows the products to go in much better, and the difference is out of this world. When I'm suffering with dry hair or when I air dry, I do this hack and my hair dries out not looking frizzy or puffy. It just looks so healthy and shiny afterwards. During the week, on the days that you don't wash your hair, it is important to protect the moisture as much as possible. So my next dry hair tip for healthy hair is to shower with a microfiber towel to prevent dryness. The best thing you can do to protect your hair from the steam of the shower is to cover your hair with a microfiber towel. The steam from the shower dehydrates your hair, and when it has contact with your strands, it lifts the cuticle, allowing the moisture from your hair to escape, and as a result, your hair can become more prone to be frizzy, puffy, and dry, and all these things can actually break your hair. So the way I do this is pretty simple. Before hopping in the shower, I cover my hair with one of these microfiber towels. I make sure to cover all the hairline to avoid flyaways, and then I shower as usual. Microfiber towels work effectively in preventing dryness because the fabric is what it ends up absorbing all the steam and not your hair. So this is another reason why you should have one of these. And once I'm done with my shower, I only take off the towel until there's no more steam left, because if you do it right away, then your hair will end up absorbing the steam, and we want to prevent that to happen. Sometimes when you do the hair strength test, sometimes the hair snaps, but it also, if you look at the hair and it looks like gummy and like a funny texture, that also means your lack of moisture and protein. And something that you can do at this point is to have a hair mask that provides moisture and protein at the same time. There are a few ones in the market, but one of my favorite ones, the yogurt one, this one right here. And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I don't have it. Also, another thing that I forgot to say in this video is that I like to do this hair strength test every other week, just to make sure that my hair still has the right amount of moisture, protein, to stay balanced, to stay healthy. So I really hope you guys learn from this video, and if you did, don't forget to share some love to me by subscribing to this channel right here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll get to see you in the next video. Pura Vida!